Hey, howdy everyone. Here we are. The Banshee Queen might be back on the streets. Let's hope so. We got all the upgrades and all the jazz. Just gonna see how I rock and roll, guys. Stay tuned, hold on, see what happens. Yeah, good man. Yeah, good man. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Banshee Queen, as you saw before, didn't have the best start I was hoping for, aka no start at all. So we are gonna go ahead and move forward and see what's going on. I truly think that somehow the gasket down here isn't sealing. I was having gas spit out right there at the bottom of the cylinder. I think in the past I put 2 gaskets on the bottom when I wasn't really versed in what I was doing. So maybe the 2 gaskets pushed together, there might be some leaking going on there, which then in turn is not giving me any compression. Not 100% sure, so I'm going to go ahead and gut this old Bike Berry engine. Go from there. I did already test for spark. I did have spark. So I'll probably re-show that here in a second, how I did that. Thanks to all the guys out there just helping me out. It's very easy these days just to slap on YouTube and go ahead and find out what's going on with your motorized bicycle or anything for that matter. With that being said, guys, It's riding real smooth. I really got to figure out this chain tensioner. I need to get a elliptical moon one that goes across. That's just really what it needs. The 4-bolt pattern's a lot better, but it's still not great. Wheels need to be upgraded. I'm really starting to see the flaws in these wheels. This front wheel is just absolutely out of control as far as how untrue it is. But with that being said, after greasing up the wheels, putting things together with this new Springer fork, it really does ride smooth when I'm pedaling for a mile. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and do a quick little drop laps on this and have some fun. Alrighty, everyone, we're going to go ahead and check for spark real quick. Take your spark plug off of your head. Go ahead and keep it attached to your CDI boot. My CDI is an internal one. It's an old school, like, flywheel kind of a looking thing. I'll put down what's actually called older engine. I think this engine's probably 6-7 years old. In all honesty, it sat for many years outside under a tarp on a different bicycle. And then I slapped it on here and been running ever since until just yesterday. So, without further ado, we're going to check for spark. I already know it has spark, but I just want to show you guys and see if we can get that on camera. It's kind of hard, so bear with me. Hopefully you guys can see that going. Oh, Lord. Really hard to operate all this, but I think we got some little kicks right there. So, we have spark. What's next? We need to figure out if we have compression. If we have compression, next will be fuel. Probably clean out the carburetor, see what's going on there. And with those 3 elements, we should have a running engine unless something else is majorly wrong, which we're about to find out. So stay tuned as we take it apart from point A to point B. Alrighty everyone, I'm back from cleaning. So we were able to get the piston pretty clean on the top. There was a little bit of scoring here and there. Let's see if I can find one. Kind of was rubbing down here a little bit. Got a little heat soaked, I think, up in this area. Right up in here. But overall, not too bad. Cleaned that up. Cleaned up the head, easy peasy. Not too bad. I just used gas. Also too, this is a different carburetor. I think what was really going on after looking further into my motor was I think my carburetor was actually leaking directly into the actual crankcase. I think what was happening was the volume was completely full and there was actually like straight gas in the engine. I should have taken it off and completely drained it and let it dry. Instead, what I was doing was I was just taking just little strips of cardboard and just dipping it in there and just having it soak it up and then do the best I can for just cleaning. But I know, lazy, but what can you do? With that being said, though, I did go through, I greased the whole turd, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. I have the Wildcat 80 on standby, so there's that. This motor is old, but I still like to see it run. Yeah, guys, it was pretty straightforward. So it's been completely greased. The basic maintenance has been done. Everything's looking pretty good. Everything's been kind of slapped together. So I'm just going to put you on the stand. Stay tuned. Let's get it.
sparky in the back. I wonder if like truck is not true, that might do it. About ran out of gas. No, I don't know what happened there. We just lost her. We had her running. We have gas. Well, fudge.
What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? It's your boy James. Here we go. We just saw the Banshee Queen tearing hell and then stopping. Ha! So, I think what's happening is why I'm having that weird chug 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 is the back sprocket is not true. So I'm going to spend some time today fixing that up. Also, too, the reason why we lost power was because I was an amateur and did not calculate how far my exhaust pipe was from my spark plug lot wire, and he completely done dicked her, friends. That is toast. That's why I lost spark. That's why I lost power. With that being said, guys, so check this out. This is the motor that my brother had about 5 years ago, okay? And it's the first motor I ever rode on, excuse me. With that being said, as you can tell, it has an internal CDI system with this huge, huge flywheel for the magneto right there. There's your CDI hooked up right there. Alright, here's the deal. I don't know a ton about this whole setup. After last night, I was trying to find a replacement replacement CDI for this internal CDI. I could only find them on eBay. I couldn't find them anywhere else. What sent me on this chase was on Facebook, on one of the forums. I was seeing that people were talking about the company Grumby, I believe it's called, Grumby Inc. And I saw, scrolling through their stuff, and it just happened to be that, no joke, that night I found this right here, the magneto. And then I was like, oh, maybe this is the company that built these engines, because I have not found anything else like this except for the old Russian ones or like the really old Chinese ones. But again, I'm a novice, guys. I don't know a ton about the history of the motorized bicycle scene. With that being said, I was able to find a replacement CDI with this, so this engine's still alive. I'll replace this. It's about an $18 part. I believe what this engine is called is it's a BFG 80cc engine. Now, I don't know if Grumby used to make these ones and then stopped making them and switched to their Skyhawk, or this is just kind of an off thing and that this other company does it. You can find these engines on eBay. They're about $90 for the bottom end. It comes with the piston as well. And that's a little expensive for a bottom end, but I don't know, guys. This thing just always had spark. I never had a spark issue. It just makes sense. This is like, in my head, this is more of like what you're gonna see in a, like not a car, but like in a dirt bike, something more of this kind of a setup, versus what you see nowadays with the smaller magneto, and then the cross coils going to, you know, this guy right here, in which this, you know, this isn't even the CDI. This is just the whole thing set up, and then your CDI goes off. So this generates enough power to rip it. As you saw, I was going about 38 miles an hour uphill to an extent, and we were just going. But I think that rear sprocket not being true also was screwing up everything. And so with that being said, guys, I got to do more research. I got to figure out what's going on with this. It's just so interesting. I'm probably gonna maybe buy another lower just for the sake of having it, because it's just, to me, iconic, kind of fun, something different. And I just think this setup makes sense, right? Not right? Let me know if you guys have any other information on this, Bad Larry. But we're going to go ahead and move forward with the Wildcat 80 and see how it does. I got to, again, true up the rear sprocket, but I don't know, guys. Interesting stuff, fun stuff. We'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully, everything's ticking well. Alrighty, stay tuned, everyone. Alright, guys, just a quick little update to see where we're at. We have the rear brakes now finally sized up. Had to go ahead and learn how to do some brake cable adjustment, shorten them up and stuff like that. Well, what I realized you didn't need is one of these Bad Larrys, one of these cutting tools, got off Amazon. Came with a bunch of cables and stuff like that. Already 100% worth the buy. I think it was like 13, 14 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. That'll definitely help you guys out, shorten up these cables instead of having cables all over the place. So we got the Wildcat 80 mounted on. I am using a CNC mount just to kind of help rigidity overall. This motor's sitting up a little bit higher than that other motor I had on there, but I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. Pretty happy indeed. Alright, well, that's about it. Stay tuned. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
Well, hi, howdy. How is everyone doing? We have finally the Wildcat 80 strapped on. Donkey Kong choke. Oh, feel. Boy, oh howdy, guys. I'm nervous as can be, but let's go ahead and rip it. Let's go have some fun. Dude, it sounded a little bit more promising earlier. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. So we're just taking it easy. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. See if she starts right up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. is this? This is malarkey. Ugh. Well, alright guys. Oh my god, what is this? Good thing I turned around. Alright guys, well there you go. 8.29 miles and well, the Wrath. That'd be kind of a cool little picture though, right? Alright guys, hope you enjoy. This is the Wildcat 85. What did I just say? This is the Wildcat PK80 basically. And wow, I think she's gonna be a beast. Quite the beast. So, alright, cool. I'm gonna get her in. Jesus. Hey. It's Crendle's Garage with your boy James, and we're gonna go chase down a cheeseburger. Alrighty, Jared, here we go, baby. Don't mind the really chintzy wiring right there. We will figure out something better. Just need to get it going for this ride. Got the silencer back on. Everything's going good. Reminder, everyone, this is a break-in video. I'm not going to take her over 20 miles an hour. But we'll go have some fun. We got this little guy right here. Kind of have some fun with that. And yeah, it'll be great. It will be great. I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up here. I'm kind of curious how this guy does versus having the phone. Gotta wait for the ads to go past. Alright. I think we'll get the cheeseburger. I went with the jalapeno burger, guys. I'm going with the jalapeno burger. We got a nice little place here in my area that I do not mind going to. Pretty excited for this video, guys. It's gonna be pretty fun, in all honesty. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up the belt one loop, and then we'll get going. Gas is on. We're gonna go and choke it. We'll go the long way around. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Everything's looking good. No leaking. No leaking. I don't even know what that means. No leaking. Jesus, that feels so good. Let's go. Choke on. Donkey Kong. Gas is looking good. Let's see how the silencer goes. I've not fixed my biking chain yet. But that's okay. We'll just pedal nice and slow. Get some speed here. Grill. Kind of wanted to come over here so you guys can see this. Oh yeah, look, it's a little bike holder for my little bike, even though I don't have a kickstand. Oh, the irony. It's kind of cool though, huh, friends? Check it out, check it out, check it out. Cool, we're gonna chain her up. We'll go from there. Ew. Alrighty guys, stay tuned. Alrighty guys, we have the burger nice and mounted on, ready to rock and roll. I'm getting pretty excited. I'm getting kind of hungry. We're gonna go ahead and get the bike combination going here. We'll get this all handled. We'll go from there, guys. Alrighty. Yoink. Alrighty guys, hold on. Let's see if we can make it back. without too many issues. See what happens. See what happens. It was only about a, 2-mile-ish journey. We got 2.7. I think this thing's off. I don't know if there's like an adjustment I need to make in that to make that correct, but there's no way. No way. But here we go. Ooh. Hey everyone, here we go. We got the cheeseburger, jalapeno burger. Yeah. There's another look at that motor, friends. So after kind of looking into it, or asking into the group chat the other day, thank you guys for having me. Boy, those are pretty fun, right? But basically, yeah, so there you go. You got the big old magneto sitting in your CDI. Whoa, gosh, there you guys go. Well, hopefully I didn't scratch my lens. Hit kind of hard. But anyways, with that being said, put some stuff on the back of this. Need to figure out something better. Anyways, yeah, so that's the setup there, guys, and that's kind of what we got going on. That's about it. It's reminds me of the old Russian ones I've seen on some of the Facebook forums. So I think when you guys said maybe one of the old Russian ones, I think that's exactly what's going on here after looking into it a little bit. So that's pretty neat. But besides that, guys, not a whole lot. I'm gonna get going on this jalapeno burger. Let's go ahead and see what all the fixings are. I like to go here. Ooh, yeah, we got some onion rings on the bottom. Yep, oh, big old fat. And I don't see any jalapeno. Oh, there's the jalapenos. So I'm just gonna kind of mount on this and talk with you guys. It's kind of weird just talking out loud to myself, but I'll be going on Facebook, or excuse me, YouTube. It'll be pretty fun. So let me know, have you guys been liking the channel? Is there anything new and improvements or anything like that I need to do? Before I do anything, I probably should get a clean napkin. Oh, sorry guys. This garage is 100% a disaster. I got stuff shrunk from here in high hell. What are you gonna do, right? So where are we at? Maybe we can make this like a little update video too, huh? Why not, right? So where are we at? Where can we just get some accent light, right? Set the mood. Where are we at, friends? We are looking pretty good. Lala Shusa is basically done. Still rocking this Sutek motor. Basically, I just want that to be the friend bike, minus the not project bike, so I'm not turning wrenches on it very often. I've gotten to a point where I'm very happy about, so that's great. The Banshee Queen is just a nightmare. Like, it's a great bike, I love it, but I just hate the wheels that are on it right now. And of course, instead of buying new rims, like I should have done this month, I went and bought a new motor. Yikes. Long story short, I went to bicycleengines.com. I've heard a lot of great things about them. We'll see how it pans out. And I saw that they had a 40% deal off of a few select items. And I decided to go with the, what was it? The Zeta 100 Max. Zeta 100 V Max. Potato. I'll throw in a picture in a little bit going on with there. So basically, the engine was going for about $220, I want to say. And I also opted to get the upgraded head with the double spark plug head
the reason why I did, usually I don't care about that kind of stuff as far as the double spark plug. The old single spark plug has never been an issue for me personally, but I did notice that the head itself was quite a bit more chunky, a little bit more a CNC head, and I figured, well, I'm already going to be spending that kind of money, I might as well just get that, and to see maybe does the spark plug actually give it a little extra bang. I don't even know how you can test that. Be interested regardless, but I think that's pretty much what we're looking forward to. So hopefully in the following months we can get some new rims for the Banshee Queen. Really not 100% sure what I want to do. She's an older bike, so she's not disc brake ready. So do I go disc brake in the rear now that I have that new Springer fork, which I'm enjoying. Actually, I really am enjoying it. It's a lot smoother than I could have hoped for, which is great, right? That's what, it's pretty smooth. So it's riding like a dream. It's just those rims are just jazzed up. So do I get some mag wheels? I know everyone's losing their mind right now. But I'm just torn. I've seen so many people have great success with mag wheels, you know, and I've seen some people put a lot of pictures out on Facebook of mag wheels blown up. So if I do decide to go mag wheels, I'll let you guys know. Obviously, we'll go from there. So we got the engine going. We got to start thinking about different rims. We could also always go with a heavier duty steel rim with either, 12 or 14 gauge spokes, which that in itself might be interesting to learn how to do more rim stuff. Because at the end of the day, I don't know about you guys, but that's where I think is the most hard. Yeah, rims. Rims and chain adjustment. Or alignment, excuse me, not chain adjustment, more like the alignment, because that's all hand in hand. And after that, everything else is kind of plug and play. Again, sorry, you're going to see stuff everywhere up in here, so that's about it. That's all I know. America. Heck yeah. That was pretty good. Alrighty, Jared and friends. That's a good burger there. Not too shabby. So, this was fun. This was a fun little cool idea. Kind of got me out of the house. Got me moving and grooving. So, with that being said, motor's running pretty good. In my opinion, I think it's doing fine. Breaking it in. Sounds a little rich right now, just off the bat, but throwing that silencer on there really killed the power this time. Usually I don't notice a ton of difference, but with this one I really noticed it, so we'll see. I'm also not trying to upset the entire neighborhood, but let's see, it as America, we can do what we want to an extent. So oh yeah, it's a good burger. I'm glad I'm gonna eat the whole burger with you guys, but wow, I probably should get a couple fries in there. Gotta get my ketchup. Heinz, man, that's just one of those things in life you just don't cheap out on. Ketchup, man. Get the good stuff, why not? So, I don't know, guys. Do you guys have any questions for me? Some stuff that you want to see moving forward? My boy wanted to see this motor, so that's basically what we're doing right here. I just want to show you guys, you know, I'm gonna be straight. I'm 100% still a novice. I think I've been at it for, I've been at the hobby maybe like 8 months at this point. That motor right there that you see, that was my brother's motor when he was the one that got into it a while ago. Don't quote me, guys. It's anywhere in the realms between like 6 to 5 years old. Not running the entire time, obviously. It sat at my house under a tarp for about 1.5 years, really. And I remember when we first fired it up on he had it a Mongoose setup, I believe. It was on a Mongoose bike. So, that was a nice little bike. That was back in the day when I had no concept or any idea what I wanted to do. I ended up just giving that bike away for free, and now I'm like, could have used it for parts, could have done this, that, the other, maybe just made it back into a nice bicycle. That would be kind of cool. Because everyone knows my fat butt needs to get going in shape. So,
Yeah, that's really the history of that motor. I have only been able to find that motor on eBay. It's that motor. It is specifically that motor. If I took off that clutch, there's a weird little triangle looking thing on the back as far as like maybe their logo or something like that. Yep, that motor's still good. I'm 100% convinced that motor's still good. I'm just a silly Billy and did not look at my clearance, and I burned the crap out of the spark plug. So that CDI is going for about 18 bucks. This back part right here, which just looks like 2 bolts. Pull off your ground, pull off the power, and go from there. Hopefully it just is that easy to do right there. That comes out, so interesting. I think they're about, I mean, just for the lower, I think they're going for about $90 with free shipping, or there's another guy that's selling them for basically the same price, like $70 but $20 shipping. So I don't know, I'm not recommending this at all. Not that it wasn't a bad engine, not that it couldn't be just as good as anything else. It was just that for just the lower end, or the lower, yeah, for the lower, for just the case with no cylinder, no head, no kit, nothing, that's expensive to me, right? But if you're have some extra cash, an enthusiast or a collector, why not, right? I think I might just buy the CDI just to throw it on there one day just to see if she fires up, and then I'll probably just sit on it for a bit. With that being said, I was going uphill 38 miles an hour that you guys have already seen, so there's that. Wow. Alright, guys. Time for you to go with some burgers. Alright, guys. Do like, subscribe, throw the comments in. The comments are great. They're fun. Guys, I know I don't do stuff right all the time, but at least have fun, and that's what you guys need to focus on doing, okay? We'll talk to you later. Grendel's Garage, we're out.